witches and magical folks, welcome in. It is me, Fuchsia, and we are here for our February vlog. The birds are supposedly on their way back, and spring is around the corner if you live in a place that is not the Midwest. We just got our first major snowfall of the year, so we're still in it for a while, but spring is coming. So let's talk about life at the moment. Now, I'm going to do this video format a little differently. When I talk about the things that are going on in my life, I actually have some seeds to plant for Imbolc for the start of spring. So I'm going to do that while I chat about my life, and we will check in with them and see if they grow in future videos. So this is a herbal growing kit, a seed starting kit that is specifically for teas, or if you're like me, it's witchcraft. It's witchcraft. Everything's witchcraft. So I have actually bought this kit before of a different variety. So I have some experience with it. So I got this kit about a year and a half ago last time, and I planted the seeds. If you're doing the math right, it is February right now. Yeah, I got it a year and a half ago, and I planted the seeds in October, which is not, ideal seed growing season. They sprouted, and then they died, and I have no idea why, other than it wasn't the right time of year. So, we're going to try. We're going to try in the right season now. So it comes with 2 seed starting trays. There are 3 different kinds of this kit. I'll have the link down below. It's an Amazon affiliate link, so, get a little kickback if you get it. But there are 3 sizes. One comes with, I think 8 herb seeds. One comes with 16 or 14, however many this is. And one comes with, 24. But I got the middle one, and because I have a bunch of seeds left over from last year, so it's we're gonna, we'll just get the middle one. But it has this little instructions. Place 1 soil puck in each of the cell and grow trays, and then pour a 1.5 cups of water. That's for my life. Classes have started again this semester. I am in full swing. One of my classes I'm taking is a special session class, so it's 12 weeks instead of 16 weeks, so it didn't start until January 30th, but everything has started now, and I'm really excited for my classes. I have come back to streaming. It's been nice. It's been a little nerve-wracking, but it's been nice. I will admit that I have a lot of anxiety about stream. That's why I took most of last year off, after all. But I decided this year that I am not going to let the haters bring me down. And fuck it. I'm going to do what makes me happy. And I love streaming. My stream content has changed completely, as has the content I make on the internet in general. So now my stream content is me doing a lot of tarot. Gonna pour that in here. These are all gonna pop up. And while we wait for that, let's talk about life. So I have come back to streaming. I'm streaming tarot instead of primarily Animal Crossing now. And it's been very nerve-wracking to press the start screaming button every time that I do, and I have definitely held out a few times and canceled the stream when I wanted to stream, but I'm aiming for streaming once a week just to get back into the swing of things, and so far I've been doing really well with that. So I'm proud of myself for that. So if you are interested in some tarot content and just general witchy content, I am actually meeting with a graphic designer tomorrow to get a new overlay made for reading the Iliad and the Odyssey on stream, which I'm really excited about, like having a little like book club discussion, like a witchy pagan discussion about it. But that's one of the things that's going to be happening on my channel. But right now it's mostly just tarot, and it's been why are you're wedged in there. Yeah, you're just wedged in there. Woo. So it's been really nice, like, sharing tarot readings with people. So if you are looking for some tarot guidance, I don't have a schedule because that whole anxiety thing right now, I like having a schedule, but right now I find it easier to not have a schedule. And oh my god, okay. Noted. They should all be facing up when you put them in. Haha. Okay. But right now, I find it better to not have a schedule and just, so I don't feel bad about canceling because my anxiety is too bad. I'm aiming to stream either Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday evening, United States, specifically Central Time. But it's not a hard and fast thing. Like this past week I streamed on Wednesday because the rest of my week was busy. To be fair to me, it doesn't say like put them in any specific situation, but they should be situated in a very specific way. So it's not on me, you know. It's whatever. Oh, a big thing that is also helping is that I finally sorted out my insurance to finally see a new psychiatrist because I switched insurances, but because my insurance was through my job and then I quit my job for school. So now I have insurance through school, but I didn't sort out my insurance for last semester. I thought I did, but then I didn't, but then there was complications. And so I finally sorted it out and saw a psychiatrist for the first time this semester a couple of weeks ago, and not only did she put me back on my anxiety meds and my bipolar meds that I was already on, although my insurance has yet to actually approve of my bipolar meds, but not only did she put me back on those, but she is the first psychiatrist in my entire life who has actually listened to me about having ADHD and putting me on meds for it. I was diagnosed with ADHD back in 2006. I have struggled since then to find a psychiatrist that will give me meds for it. It has fucked up my life so much, and it's just been like a struggle. Especially since every time I see a new psychiatrist and they're like, oh, we're going to focus on your bipolar disorder first, because that's what always happens. The thing with ADHD and executive dysfunction is that then I don't follow, like, I don't continue to pursue it. Like, I'm not stubborn about it because, like, ADHD is already messing up my life and you're just putting more barriers about it. It's just a very frustrating process, and it's been a very frustrating process for 15 years. Part of the reason, aside from, like, general panic that everyone is trying to get diagnosed with ADHD because you get stimulants and Adderall addictions and whatever. But the thing that psychiatrists have always told me is that so I have bipolar disorder, and sometimes bipolar disorder symptoms manifest as, like, ADHD symptoms, but I have had treatment for bipolar disorder, like, half my life now, and it has not done a single thing for my ADHD. It has, like, my bipolar meds help my bipolar 100%, like, so well, but it does nothing for my ADHD, because guess what? My ADHD is not part of my bipolar disorder. They're completely separate. And it's really frustrating because everyone I know who has both bipolar disorder and ADHD has come up against this obstacle, and it is a hurdle that everyone has had to jump over, or they trip over and just never get it taken care of, which is what I did for years. But I started on ADHD meds about a week and a half ago, and so far they're going well. It's amazing how much I can get done in a day when my brain isn't like fighting against me all day, right? So that's been really, really great. I actually didn't put out a video last week because I was so busy catching up on everything in my life that I had let go by the wayside. So that's why I actually didn't put out a video last week. Sorry. So here we've got for seeds, we got anise, Roman chamomile, curled cress, sage, organic, rosemary, purple coneflower, aka echinacea, fennel, bronze, lemon mint, hyssop, peppermint, yarrow, white, and calendula. I love calendula seeds. I have a bunch still from last year. We'll see them. Let's start with the calendula, I guess. So, calendula. Seeds should be surface broadcast and lightly covered with soil. Keep soil moist, but not soggy. Seedlings should appear in 10 to 15 days. Okay, it doesn't say how many to put in a little pod, so we'll put a few. How about that? Sometimes it says, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, and if you're wondering where my Witchy One subscription box unboxing review is, I didn't get January's. It is, I don't know, lost in the mail. As of this, it is February 6th, and as of today, I have not heard back from customer support. The USPS tracking site says they received a label, but they haven't ever actually received the item. I don't know what happened to it. And if I don't get a response, like, I love the box. But if I don't get a response from them soon, because I messaged the creator of the box on the 1st. If I don't get a response soon, I'm gonna be like really, really upset. And I know I don't have a ton of influence with this small channel, but like I have told quite a few people about how great this box is, and they signed up for it. I hate to go back on my word, and I hate to like be like, oh well, like things get lost in the mail. Don't I know it? But like not responding to like customer inquiries about lost packages, that's where it gets me. And I've already paid for this coming month's box, and I haven't received January's. So I'm kind of I'm frustrated, but there is the Witch's Book box talk at the end of this video about what came in this month's Witchy Book box. There you go. Okay. Calendula. Next up, we've got anise. Anise does not transplant well due to its long taproots, so seeds outside in a well-draining soil. Okay, well, I'm not planting these outside. Am I not supposed to put it in here? We're gonna put a couple in here, but there's plenty of seeds in here, so if they don't grow, we'll put them in their own little pot. But like, I have this for a reason, right? This doesn't say whether it should be covered with soil or not. So, we're just gonna wing it. I think it's like usually assume it should be covered in soil unless it says otherwise. So, at this point, we fully expect the needs to not grow, right? Yeah. Roman chamomile. Planting 2 to 3 seeds, a quarter of an inch deep per cell, in organically rich, well-drained soil in full sun. 2 to 3 seeds, a quarter of an inch deep. We can do that. I don't think we can get 2 to 3 seeds. But let's see. Let's make our little hole. Yeah, we're not. I'm not getting 2 to 3 out of there, but I will do my best. Okay, there we go. That is tiny seeds. Curled cress. I don't really feel like I want this, but it's here. Cool weather crop. Good, because this is Chicago. Plant 3 to 4 seeds, half an inch deep per cell. Half an inch. I love that they're like, seriously, just plant 3 to 4. Oh, these are a little bigger. Okay. They're a little bigger. We can kind of pick out 3. Another fun thing is that I recently got a fish tank. And this is actually witchcraft related. That I was talking about, like, I grew up on the East Coast. I grew up right near the ocean, and I'm used to that ocean energy. And I live in the Midwest now, and one of the many reasons I don't like it here is that there's no ocean. One of my friends, Panthera, was like, have you ever thought of making, like, a saltwater tank? Saltwater aquarium? And what? Place seed. I'm guessing that's a half an inch. Oh my god. What are we doing? We completely forgot about. Okay. Chamomile. And then this was curled cress. So I spent quite a long time researching. She said this to me back in like October, I think. And I spent a long time researching and then setting up my tank and cycling it and everything. I got some really cute hermit crabs, which I like didn't know was a thing for keeping the aquarium. So that's cool. They're really cute. I love them. But I got fish finally a week ago, and the hermit crabs are terrified of the fish. But I got it. I made it so that I could make a saltwater aquarium because, first of all, I work with Aphrodite, and she is very like ocean energy, beach energy. So I already have that reason, but also just like I miss working with ocean water. So over the summer, I actually asked my mom if she could send me some shells and salt water from the ocean and some sand. So even though I'm sure she thought I was a total weirdo, she did. And so I've had a whole bunch of shells on my Aphrodite altar, and it's just been like a nice little touch back to home. I finally started an aquarium, so that's been fun. Let's see, rosemary. Scatter seeds on top. Okay. These do not need a little hole. Good to know. So I actually have like a whole bunch of mini altars throughout the apartment that just look like normal like decorations, I guess, to an extent. I guess I should make a video include them in my altar tour video. It's been nice to like add to that and have like a little saltwater ocean aquarium water altar out in the living room. My roommate was making fun of me a little the other day because I was just sitting there like watching the fish. And he was like, you know, that's what Ginny does in her free time. Ginny just loves to watch the fish. Ginny being my cat, of course, if you're not aware. I was just like, it's so nice. It is so nice and calming, which is exactly why I wanted an ocean altar. Because I find the ocean, in general, it does have its moments, you know, but in general, like, I find the ocean to be very calming. It can be very dangerous, of course, but I also find it to be very calming. So this is purple coneflower, aka echinacea. It says choose your seed quantity. Thanks. I don't know. Am I supposed to put you on top of the soil? Am I supposed to bury you? I will say that is like the downside to this kit. These seeds are cool though. They look like little like twigs, like little wooden bits. Yeah, we're just gonna lightly cover them. How about that? Just lightly cover them. Echinacea. I used to be so like unsure about how to write capital E's, but now I don't know, it's like a weird insecurity, but now like really I'm just insecure about capital G's. I don't know. I take great pride in my handwriting. This is messy, but generally I take great pride in my handwriting, and those always gave me trouble. Okay. Fennel. Hung over doors on Midsummer's Eve, even if they spelled Eve wrong. That's fine. It's thought to ward off evil. Look at this! We got witchcraft in our seed packets. See? Does not tell us how to plant it. I'm gonna put these in here, and then we're gonna... There's too much soil in that one, so there we go. I'm really, like, unsure, so I'm just like, we'll make a half-hearted attempt at covering them. I guess we could do, like, some research about how to plant them, but we're doing this by the seat of our pants because this is a video and I don't want to stop recording, which is really what it is. We have lemon mint. Ooh, lemon mint should grow really easily. Fun to grow from seed, and the leaves make a delicious medicinal tea. That's how you grow it, with fun. I do know, like, lemon mint, like, spreads really easily, so I think this is a surface seed. I think you can just put them on the surface, and it'll be fine. It germinates really easily, and just, like, takes over. I'm pretty confident with putting this one on top of the soil. And if not, oh well. Hyssop, just beneath the soil surface, about an eighth of an inch deep. Okay, so just barely, just a little. Thank you for the actual information. These are little seeds. So let's put them right there and cover it with a little tiny bit of soil. The tiniest bit of soil. This is probably too many seeds for here, so I only took like half of them. Peppermint. I love mint. Plant 2 to 3 seeds, 1/4 of an inch deep per cell. 1/4 of an inch. Are you serious? So, if you can see, I'm supposed to plant 2 to 3 of these. Like, Okay, I think there's like 4. You don't want to overcrowd these little seed cells. And then the last one, yarrow. Surface sow and cover very lightly with soil. Okay. Seeds are tiny. I like this little blurb at the top. And it's like, amazing happy white flowers born on feathery fern-like foliage. Yarrow was once used by the soldiers of the Civil War to stop bleeding. We were taught the same thing in herb school. A mixture of yarrow in your shaving cream to stop the bleeding from any... Where's the rest of the story? So we're gonna surface sow these. Which is good because these are tiny. Oh, God. That was too much. Too much. Okay. And we put these covers on them, and we put them in the window for sunlight, and or under the grow light, because it is Chicago in February. I'm honestly really looking forward to this year. I know it's now February, so there's only 11 months left, but I really feel like this year is going to be a good year for me. I put in a lot of work last year, and I'm pretty happy with like who I am as a person. Always room to improve, of course, but who I am as a person and where I'm headed and what I'm working towards. I'm pretty optimistic about this year, and part of that is like, you know, having the freedom to explore my candle making and my streaming and my tarot while I'm in school instead of working a full-time job, for sure. If I'm being honest, I do think I am a good tarot reader. I just have a lot of anxiety and need to build up my confidence about it. I have started taking a 4-week tarot course with Courtney Weber, and I have only had 1 session, but I already enjoy it, and I can already tell, like, first of all, like, it is building my confidence, but also I'm getting fresh insight on cards that I never would have thought of before, so it's exactly what I wanted, and I'm really enjoying it, so, I hope that I can build that, and make tarot reading a thing that's actually, like, brings in some money for me, because my financial aid is not as much this semester, especially since I'm actually paying for my health insurance this semester unlike last semester, and summer is coming and I need to figure out what I'm doing financially for summer, and I really want to avoid getting a normal, standard, conventional job if I can do so. So if I can make, even just like to scrape by for the summer, if I can make enough money from my candles and my tarot and my content creation to just, like, pay my rent for the 3 months of summer, like, that's good. That's, like, what I'm aiming for, just that. So, so hopefully I can just, like, kind of scrape by for the summer without getting a real job, because, this is definitely, like, what I want to do for right now. Obviously, long term, I still want to work in a library. That's why I'm in school. But, like, for right now, I don't want to do, like, whole corporate job thing. So, I've been really enjoying my freedom and, what, like, school has allowed me to do with that. I have been having such a fun time buying vintage and thrifted items for my altar lately. Last year, I will admit, I went on a pretty big, like, not pretty big, but I went on a pretty materialistic spending spree and getting all the, like, the pretty stuff, and a lot of it was new, and I like it, and I don't think that I need it, to be clear. I just like having nice things. I'm a Capricorn Sun, Taurus Moon. I like having nice things. But this year, I feel like I need to just, like, kind of 180 from that and only, like, spend money on, like, older stuff that's not, you know, being mass produced and not buying as much of it in general. But I did find some things that I had some Etsy gift cards and I was just like, you know, yeah. So I got this cool little candle holder with a cauldron built in. It has a cauldron built in and it is so cool. I love it. I haven't actually used it yet, but I just couldn't resist. Like, look at it. Look at it. It may not have been made for witchcraft, but it was made for witchcraft. Just saying. It has a cauldron. I also got a pair of these vintage candle holders. I am already using one actually in my money bowl back there. I actually have to do like a whole altar tour because my altar is completely different from the first and last altar tour video I ever did. It's completely different. So I do need to do an updated altar tour, but so this came in a pair and I'm using one already, but like, look at it. I love it. I love it. And then I just went really deep into the rabbit hole of vintage candle holders and I found this amazing thing. Look at it. 3 frogs dancing. There's 2 candle holders. They're singing. It's just so silly. And I was just like, I need it. I need it. So that's the thing I own now. This was all because I had Etsy gift cards for Christmas and my birthday. So I'm still like not spending a lot of my own money. So yay. I definitely need to be more budget conscious this semester than last semester. So we're going to get through it. These were the 2 books that came in this month's Witches box. And I'm really excited about them. I just got them the other day, like 2 days ago. I started reading this one, Witches, Heretics, and Warrior Women. By Phoenix LaFaye. I have one of her other books, Life Ritualized, that I really, really enjoy. I will say, like, I picked this up first, not just because of the title and the subject matter, but because I really wanted to, before I recommend it to people, I really want to see if it's, very heavily gendered or gender reliant. I don't think it is, and reviews say that it's not, but I wanted to see for myself just because of the title, Warrior Woman. The title refers to women, historical women in the past who have been given 1 or 2 or all 3 of these labels. So there are women like Mary Magdalene is in here, Joan of Arc is in here. So I think the book itself probably won't be very, very heavily gendered, but I want to read it before I recommend it to other people because of that, because that is something some people are sensitive to, and some people don't think of when they read books because they're reading it for them, which is fine, but I just wanted to, check it out myself. And then Warrior Magic, you might sense a theme. This is by Thomas Prower. I think I have one of his other books, but I can't remember which one. But this is just about like using your magical powers for activism and influencing change in the world, which I am all about. I was very much an activist. For most of my life. Since I was 12, I've been involved in activism. So I would love more insight on using my magic to help with that. I haven't started that one yet, though, so we're going to see how it goes. So thank you for watching this video and planting some seeds for spring with me. We'll see how they go. And taking care of my plants in general. My plants are doing pretty well. They got through the winter. Well, at least what we've had of winter so far. How are you bringing spring energy into your life, even if you are not actually feeling spring outside right now? Because I do not feel spring outside. It is like 10 degrees out Fahrenheit, and there's like 5 inches of snow outside, but I'm still like, I find myself still like enjoying, like, bringing the energy in, and doing like a lot of cleaning, a lot of getting my shit together, planning for spring and summer weather. So I've been still embodying the energy, even though spring is a long way away here in Chicago. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you've read either of these books or what seeds you have planted for spring this year. And I will catch you in another video. The next video I'm doing is going to be, I've been teasing this for a while, but it's going to be a completely different type of video from what I've done before. And we're going to talk about crystals. So I'm excited, and that will be up next week. So I'll see you then. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button and leave a comment. And if you want to see more of this kind of witchy content and vlog style content, feel free to subscribe. We'd love to see you around more. All of my social links are down below, including a Discord server where you can talk with other members of the community, and my Twitch link, as I said I'm streaming again, is down below as well. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, magical day.